Neil Anders does not belong in prison. Any objective person looking at this case would clearly see that Neil Anders does not belong in prison.
Inside a San Diego courtroom, the central question whether Neil Anders would face years behind bars.
It is the people's position that Mr. Anders should be sentenced to state prison for 4 years.
Prosecutors pointed to what they called an arsenal, 23 firearms and thousands of rounds of ammunition, many of them homemade and illegal under California law.
The sheer number of firearms that were recovered from that home warrant a state prison sentence.
The case began more than 2 years ago when Anders' teenage son, a student at Rancho Bernardo High School, made threats of a school shooting. When police searched the home, they said they uncovered ghost guns, AR-15 style rifles, and even materials used to manufacture weapons.
He testified extensively to the jury about how he made most of the firearms that were presented in this case.
But the defense argued this was not a violent offender, just a firearms enthusiast who broke the law.
We're talking about someone who's a firearms enthusiast, no evidence of threats, no evidence of violence.
They also emphasized the weapons were locked away.
None of these firearms ever left the home. None of these firearms were ever a danger to anyone.
In a key decision, the judge reduced several felony counts tied to destructive devices down to misdemeanors, ultimately sparing Anders from prison.
I am going to grant probation for a period of 2 years.
Instead, Anders was sentenced to 2 years probation, 1 year of house arrest, and more than $3,000 in fines. And he's now banned for life from owning or possessing firearms. In the downtown courthouse, Brian White, News 8.